She's so fine. Hell of a, blows my mind. Hell of a, lights my day.
What's good, guys? So I'm doing my top video topic for the end of the year because 2020 is almost gone. I did my first one yesterday, so this is going to be a series of 5. I chose to do mine on my top 5 reasons why I don't believe the narrative regarding Kenneka Jenkins. And I'll explain that just very briefly at the beginning of each of these. The narrative that I'm speaking about is the one that the Rosemont Police Department wants everyone to believe, that Kenneka attended the party at the Crowne Plaza, became intoxicated, stumbled through the hotel into the kitchen area where she inadvertently walked into a freezer and stayed there, froze, and died. I don't buy that. I never have bought that. You couldn't make me buy that. So yesterday I did my first reason, and again, these are in no particular order. These are just my top 5 reasons why I will not let go of this case. My first one yesterday was the autopsy report, and the fact that because of the length of time between when she was found, when the autopsy was performed, and when the labs were performed, there showed no evidence of GHA in her system, GHB. We'll never know the answer to that. So my second reason goes back to the very initial call when Teresa Martin called the Rosemont Police Department to report Kenneka missing. I'll just go ahead and play the call in its entirety so that we can listen to it just as a refresher. This is from the Rosemont, Village of Rosemont's website, into the 911 recorded audio. So I'm going to go ahead and push play.
911, where's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crowne Plaza at O'Hare Airport, and I was calling because my daughter came to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel, and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
And you said that and you said the Crowne Plaza at O'Hare Airport?
Yes, and they said that when her friends was asking earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no camera. But now I came, and it was a lady, she said that she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys. But that's all she just saw, because she was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
All right, well then, you know what? Are you sure you don't mean the Crowne Plaza in Rosemont?
Yes, yes it is. I'm sorry, the Crowne Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly where it's at. I'm
okay,
so sorry.
No, it's okay. And have you and you said you spoke with the
front desk? I'm sitting outside, right in front of the hotel in their parking lot right now.
And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or?
No, this is a different set. This is a different new. I'm sorry, it's a new shift, and they said that they haven't seen her. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen her, because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I just seen that she was here because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at 1:36 p.m. So hold on, this is not her ticket, because this was on the 6th. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th.
Okay, and well, you know what, real quick, I'm just going to see if maybe I'm going to see if maybe she was here at all. What's your daughter's name?
Her name is Kenneka Jenkins.
All right, could you spell her?
The room wasn't registering her name. She came with some friends here.
No, yeah, I just want to verify. I'm about to say, I actually just came in myself. Probably been on shift for about 45 minutes, so I just want to make sure that maybe she didn't get arrested and sent on her. You know what I mean? I just want to double check everything. But
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. But it doesn't look like we had any run-ins with her last night at all. Do you think it's possible maybe she went to one of her friends' houses, or she's probably?
No, actually, because she had my car. She was driving my car. She know I don't like nobody to drive my car because my insurance will not pay for nobody, no one besides her. And her friends kept calling my phone. I told them to stay out here. They stayed out here they called me like about 3-something in the morning. I was laying in bed. I just had breast surgery. I fought breast cancer. So I'm, sedated off medication early. And they telling me she out here. So once I rejuvenated, to strengthen up myself enough to get up and drive out here to look for her. Once they brought me my car, I came right out here. And I came to the hotel, and I showed them a picture of her, and I asked them if they see it. And there was a lady in the lobby, and she heard me asking at the front desk, and she said it was music. She did hear music. She called the one downstairs to report the room, and come to find out it was the people next door. And when we knocked on the door, that person said that she did see my daughter downstairs it was like 4 of them, and it was 4 of them. And she said my daughter, she was with 3 of her friends, but her 3 friends said, which then, these kids won't tell the truth. They said that they went upstairs to get her cell phone. And when they went to get her cell phone, she was standing in the lobby, in the front lobby. And then when they came back down, she wasn't there anymore.
No, I completely understand.
East of Carver Entryway.
The one issue we have, and it's not necessarily that it's an issue, but she is an adult. She is 19 years old, and I mean, as of right now,
she's 19 years old. That's my daughter. She's 19. Her name Kenneka Jenkins, Kenneka.
No, yes. No, I remember that. You told me that she was 19. But what I'm saying is that she's only been gone for a couple hours. She's, I don't know, maybe she's, she could be somewhere with one of her friends or something, because, I mean, it is only a couple hours since you hadn't seen her, correct? Or since her friends supposedly hadn't seen her?
Correct. Let's say about 3 to 4 hours now, they said. They told me. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning when they called me.
Yeah. I guess the one. Are you looking to file a missing persons report then, or are you just? Or would you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry, sir, but I just want to know: is it possible that maybe they can look at the cameras and see? It's because they send the police out here and ask them to look at the cameras and see if they've seen her on their cameras around that time.
I was about to say, even if I did send an officer, it would take a little bit in order for us to get the camera footage and for us to pass it on to the detectives division.
Okay. So what would you suggest?
Well, again, the only thing I would suggest maybe is just give her a couple hours. She could have went somewhere with one of her other friends. I mean, and who knows what her friends are saying is true. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You could tell, not to be saying. You could tell it don't sound right. I'm a parent. I've been young before, and it's not sounding right. It don't sound right. Period. That's why I came out here myself, because and then it sounded like they had been drinking. Honestly.
Yeah.
And I asked them, did she drink? And they said she had only 1 cup. But okay, my daughter ain't the type that normally, she can't even take liquor. Her liquor level is just like mine. We can't take liquor. We cannot take liquor. We take a sip of liquor, we drunk. Honestly.
No, I completely understand.
And I'm like, 1 cup is too much for her, And like I asked them, and then they end up with her cell phone. I pay her cell phone bill every month to make sure my daughter has a phone. How did she love her phone? I don't understand why would she leave her cell phone with you all and just go disappear? And she know I just had surgery. She know my predicament.
Oh yeah. So that in that case, what I would recommend, just go home, relax a little bit, give it some time. Of all we know, she very well could still be in the room. She could just be passed out. Again, you know how it is. You drink in the night before, you get, you know what I mean, whatever else have you. So just give it a couple hours. Maybe see if she'll get a hold of you again. I mean, does she know your number?
Yeah, she know my number very well. She's very smart.
Okay, well then, like I said, just give her a couple hours. You know what I mean? Give her some time. Again, maybe she went to one of her other friends' places, or maybe she is still in the room. Just knocked out. You know what I mean?
Yes, I thank you. Okay, and so how long does it take for me to file a missing person report?
Well, you can file it at any time. It's just like I said, just give it a little bit of time. If you hadn't heard from her by, I want to say, about 10, 11 o'clock, then by all means, give us a call again. You can come to the station, and we can help you out from there.
Okay, I live in Chicago. Would it be better for me to come back to you all station, or should I go in Chicago and make out a missing report?
I think you can try to file it out in Chicago. They may tell you to come here since it happened in our town, but I do know that since she lives with, obviously she lives with you in the city. I think this might actually fall on them, or at least they'll be able to take the report, and then they'll get in contact with us, and we'll be able to help them out with the investigation from there.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter, whichever one. If I have to come back out here, I'll come back out here, but as long as, if we be able to see, if I come, okay, I give it to tomorrow. It's 24 hours. After 24 hours, do you think they'll still be able to see the video camera of today, the surveillance camera
Yes.
for today?
Yes. We'd definitely be able to get the footage.
Okay, thank you. Well,
Right.
I'll do that. Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, so where to start with that? I'll start where I started before. I feel like he was trying to make Teresa Martin feel like a dummy when he asked her if it was the Crown Plaza in Rosemont. Because that is the only Crown Plaza near O'Hare. Let's keep it all the way 100, okay? I know a lot of people would expect me to say something about the ticket, but I'm not even going to, because I've seen the video regarding the transference of the tickets. I can understand how that happens. At least I'm not going to address it in this video. This dispatcher then goes on to, I think, profile. I'm going to be all the way 100 about it. I think he profiled because he heard a black woman on the phone. So he immediately went to check to see if they had any, quote, run-ins, end quote, with her. Or if she had, quote, gotten arrested, end quote. Of course, she had not. The dispatcher continued to stress that she was 18 or 19, an adult. Does not matter. You can report someone missing if they're an adult. She's telling him that it's been now 3 to 4 hours since anyone has seen her or heard from her. She's already told him about the cell phone. Now, she told him that the friends ended up with the cell phone. She's wanting them to look at the cameras, which would have been lovely if they had done that in the very beginning. But of course they didn't. We all know that they did not. Another thing that's suspicious is exactly what Teresa Martin says about the friends. I'm certain that she asked them minty questions about where Kenneka was. What they told her was that they left her in the lobby while they went up and get her cell phone and come back and she's gone. Do I think that they lied to her? Absolutely. Just like I think they lied to her about the 1 cup of alcohol that she supposedly had. Also, this dispatcher has the nerve to tell this mother of a missing child, that's her child, I don't care how old she is, she's still her child, to relax. I couldn't even imagine saying that to someone who had someone that they were concerned about going missing. It just comes across as if he doesn't even want to be bothered with her, to be quite honest. She even asked him if she needs to come back to Rosemont to file the missing persons report, that he encourages her to wait to file because her daughter could be passed out in a room somewhere. I don't know what parent wanted to hear that. He did nothing to reassure her whatsoever in that phone call. Nothing. But he told her that since she lived in Chicago, that she probably should go there to file the report, because at least they could take the report. In other words, we don't want to be bothered with you, woman. I don't know why you are calling us. That is the way that call sounds to me. It just, all the way around, the call is messed up. This should be a good call for dispatchers to use in these conferences, these 911 conferences that I have attended many of, to show what not to do when you take a dispatch call. He did nothing to reassure her. He tried to push her in time before she filed the missing persons report, then went back and said, oh, no, you can file it at any point. He just didn't encourage that. Then he told her that, yes, they definitely would be able to look at the footage when they came back, if she filed the missing persons report. And we all know that that would have taken some time. So, and did take some time. So, for me, the 911 call, the initial call to 911 Rosemont Dispatch, is another reason why I continue to push in this case. And it is because of what Teresa Martin said about the friends. I know they were lying to her. And I believe that's where the 1 cup came from. That was what they were going to stick with, what they said to Teresa Martin. Do I think Kenneka had more than 1 cup? Absolutely. Absolutely. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. That point doesn't even matter right now. But because of what she said about the friends, and because of the way Rosemont handled that call, all of that bothers me. So that's just reason number 2. And again, in no particular order, for why this case continues to be a priority for me. So I'm going to end it here. You know, I've had you sit through a long 911 call. It was 10 minutes long. But that's why. This call right here is what really, really did it for me. In more ways than one. I'm going to end the video here, but I appreciate you guys for watching. I really do. And I'll be back with reason number 3. Thanks, guys.